Alright. So, been making the how to beat every character in Grand Blue videos, but I wanted to stop and make some other videos real quick. So I plan on talking about all the characters I've gotten to master. So I want to talk about them because I've gotten them about 7 characters to master in around a 3-month period. And since they're fresh in my mind, I really want to talk about them. The last character I did here was Djeeta. And at all the videos I'm going to make about characters I mastered, this one's probably going to be the most different. Because I believe Djeeta is probably the most different character I've played. Like, there's other characters that are more unique, but this character is by far the most honest character in the game. I don't really find there to be anything that she can just do to just win the game all of a sudden. So I'll talk about that later, but let's get into it. So, what made Djeeta so good when the game came out? Well, her Rekka would wall splat here, and you get a full combo, which made her have the most ridiculous corner carry in the game. They nerfed it. Whether you think that was a necessary nerf or not, I don't really care. But it really took away most of her strength here. She still is a strong character, but for instance, her corner carry game, right? So let me show you. Well, even from the mid screen, she still gets a corner, or she can still carry to the corner and get a combo. But outside of that, she doesn't get a combo. She can't combo with her fireball outside of the corner. So for instance, if I do just even one light, damn, that's like the most you're gonna be able to get. Which, why would you ever do like this into? Okay. So you're not gonna be able to combo with that because it's only plus. The fireball is only +6. So in almost every situation, you're just not going to be plus enough to hit your light kick. Or your light kick. Your light. You can do this outside, or you can do this in the corner, but off of any random hit into fireball, you're not going to be close enough. And nobody's going to tell you to do close light confirming the fireball to try and get a combo here. So she doesn't really have a mid-screen combo outside of, you know, auto combo into special. So that's one of her weaknesses here. So, you know, her corner carry is still pretty good, but do you think Grand will have the same, or pretty much the exact same corner carry? Well, he does. He does this. He does more damage. That wasn't even optimal. Like, I think I could have got one more heavy. It doesn't really matter. Just know that he's going to do more damage. He's going to carry you the same amount of distance. And he gets a mid-screen confirm. So, like, we'll just say I'm like here, right? Great. So you still get mid-screen combos. It's only a little bit of an extension, you know. You just get this at the end after your fireball, but you still get a mid-screen conversion, which gives you more damage, which you already have more damage. Another thing to note, he has the boot. You know, I'm not doing grand combos today, but you know, you do have ways to get random hits. You just throw this out. Like, obviously you can get punished for doing this, but anyone that tells you that this has a terrible success rate is lying to you. This move hits a lot. Can catch people sleeping. But, again, Djeeta doesn't have anything like that. This doesn't combo. That doesn't combo. And obviously her DP does not combo. Great. So, we have no mid-screen. I guess if you want to count this, right? Then, I mean, that doesn't really count as combo. This is a counter hit fucking starter. It does a lot of damage, don't get me wrong, but her skill I wouldn't count as like a combo extension, a mid-screen combo. So she doesn't have any way to get combos in the mid-screen outside of, you know, the classic like raging chain. You know, maybe you're saying like, oh, why does it matter if she does this? And she's basically in the corner. Well, obviously you saw that. I can't get a combo off of this, so you do something like this. There you go. So she can go from corner to corner in 2 hits. That's with auto combos. You know, if you get like something like this. And you still have a long way to go to get to the corner. And you can't really get anything else, like I showed you, their skills and everything. So what does Djeeta have? I do think her skills it's good. The problem is, like, you have to charge up the 1. If you don't charge up the 1, the skill is useless. Doesn't give you anything. But, you know, once you get 1, you get your best combo starter. It does 1 billion damage. You jump up in the air, so you bait throws. They can't grab you when you're doing this animation. So you have a good throw bait. You can do a few things with it, but it just doesn't feel like you have to charge this. You get hit by this, then you get hit by a throw bait. It's like the same as if you got hit by a shimmy. What's the difference, honestly? So, again, I'm sitting here thinking, what is her strength? What does she do? And I don't find anything. She doesn't have anything to random you out. It's all honest Grand Blue. Like, obviously, someone's gonna tell me 6XL, like, oh, 6XL, but every character, or not every character, but like most of the cast has 6XL, so I don't want to hear like that not being honest in this game. So then we have Catalina. Catalina. Oh, I guess there is one thing I need to talk about, right? Go. So you can run behind her fireball at things like around here, is where you start getting like actual reasonable plus frames, where you have to catch up to it. So I mean that is something she can do, but you know, classic, like if Djeeta's doing this, other characters have plenty of ways around fireballs, and really you shouldn't be allowing her to get full screen on you and charge up fireball. Alright, so now that I got that out of the way, we have Catalina. So with Catalina, Djeeta has smaller buttons, worse confirms. She has about the same corner current, probably a little bit better, right? I'm not gonna sit here and like test out the smallest things, but you know, this corner carries enough. Bam, you're in the corner conversion. Next combo is gonna hurt. Catalina's skill is better. This can change a lot of matchups, and you can get away with a lot of nonsense. And the new queen of corner carry is Catalina. See, I didn't do that right. I can run a lot further. Great. I'm not bad. So, you know, corner to corner with one auto combo. And then a little bit of timing on your run. So this is the queen of corner carry. Anytime you have 50 meter, he can put you in the corner. It just does not matter. So, I ask, what do you want to say about Djeeta against this? You know, what do you think about the EX fireball that launches or, you know, like knocks down? This move, again, it's not that important, like, but you can use it a lot more in neutral and try and get random hits. He has, you know, this as an armored random move she can throw out. Catalina also has, obviously, you can just throw this out whenever you want. Excellent. What else? I mean, that's it for Catalina. So again, a character that can both just out neutral you, has random buttons you can press to try and blow past your offense or defense, or just blow past the neutral game. So you can get random out by Catalina. You know, random just, oh, I'm hitting 2M 10 times in a row. Try and deal with this. So again, Djeeta's way more honest than this character. I mean, mostly Catalina just kind of overtuned. I don't even think I want Catalina to be nerfed, honestly. I'm kind of fine with where she's at. I know somebody's gonna be like, oh, she needs 25 nerfs or some shit, but honestly, this is completely fine to me. Then you have, well, Percival's a little bit different, right? So he doesn't get the same stuff, but his neutral's just better. He can random you out. He has the charge up mechanic too, but he's pretty honest. But the problem is he's honest with buttons that are dishonest. You know, he can trap you in this corner. You know, the classic. And then you have probably one of the dumbest moves they put in the game. I don't know why they put this in the game. Got to be one of the dumbest things they've done. Outside of this move, Percival's a completely fine character in my eyes. But, you know, he has that. He has this. You know. He has the randomness that he can do, you know, random low, random fucking. We have her block. This is. Yeah. He's negative, but it's safe, and if it hits you, it does 1 billion damage, right? Yeah. A little bit of damage, all right. So he can random you out. No, random full screen low. I mean, you should be able to react to that, but... That's pretty much it for Percival. I don't really have much to talk about this character. He's a Shoto, but he's not like the other Shotos in this game. He's playing a different game. He's playing dump 50 meter into this fireball garbage, which is probably the most it's not the most honest fucking character in the game, but it's pretty high up there. I hate playing against Percival. Gotta be one of the fucking top. Oof, I don't know. There's some bad characters to play against in this game, but he's just unfun. Siegfried. So again, we're talking about how Djeeta's strength was being able to run behind a fireball, but hers is a heavy fireball, and Siegfried, which he had the best heavy fireball in the game when this was a full screen fireball that went like this, you know, before the patch. Had to be one of the worst characters to play against because they would just go anywhere on screen to full screen run up. But now they only have a really good fireball instead of the most oppressive thing in the game. You can still run behind it. That combo, did he? I suck. But anyway, you know, you still have the fireball you can run behind, and Siegfried still gets his screen combos. Oh, that's not right. You can do the EX one too, obviously. But same thing. A lot of Siegfried players were complaining that this isn't good enough too. But like, how about Kiss My Ass? So again, he just doesn't have the same things. This move isn't good anymore, so I'm gonna talk about it. random hits, take you to the corner where he wants to be. He has this fireball, and he has the most belligerent super I've had to play against in a game for a while. I played Mortal Kombat, so I'm used to torturous super moves, special moves. But yeah. So Siegfried has plenty of ways to random you out. So again, I just think Djeeta is the most honest character in the game. Like, there's other characters, like, you know, I guess Ani like technically counts as a Shoto rep. She has sheep. But she has this. She has this. Before it was nerfed, it was even more egregious, but now it's kind of a whatever move. We have, you know, I guess I can show this, right? This is another character that doesn't have mid-screen confirms like that. He might have something on like crouchers, I forget.
Great.
Okay. Was that the +7 and this is 7 frames? I mean, I guess it should work, right? Okay, yeah, so I guess even Anila can sometimes get a conversion, but it's only on crouchers, so I'm not gonna count it. Now, this character has bad corner carry, but I guess it's like the opposite, where Djeeta, you need the corner carry for, you get corner carry with your special moves, with, or with your normal special moves, and with Anila, you have to use the ramp. Like, I'm bad. Yeesh, you know, full corner carry. Next hit leads into this.
Excellent.
Ooh, Anila has terrible fucking damage. I guess I wanted to talk about Belial here too. We're going just over all the Shotos. So Belial does just have worse corner carry, but he always gets a mid-screen combo. So it's kind of like whatever. He also gets the full auto combo. Let me see. I think I saved it because I hate doing this combos because I don't remember where the fireball goes because I don't ever play it. I don't really play him. I shouldn't even say I don't really play him. I don't play him at all. So you know, this is your average Belial combo.
Great.
Then I think I saved it as 4. You know, with just a little bit further of a run up, get the corner. And then he doesn't have like true like corner carry like that, but if he's in the corner, you know, you can use the side switch. So you don't have to go corner to corner with Belial, you can just switch sides. So I believe that's the last Shoto, right? Djeeta, Percival. Oh, I guess I could talk about Sandalphon, but I don't really know much about Sandalphon. I know he can get mid-screen combos, things, but and he also has worse corner carry. But that's literally like outside of. Yeah, it only happens when he doesn't have the form, right? Yeah, because you get the form. And once you have the form, everything is just combo city, right? Fuck. Okay, yeah. Then with the form, I believe when you have a fireball, doesn't matter which one it is. I don't know about Sandalphon. I know you can do this. Maybe it's like you need to. Did he even change? Alright, Alright, maybe it's like this one. Ooh, I do not think it was that one. Okay, you do get the combo, I'm just bad. But yeah, you get mid-screen combos. I mean, he has all this goofy shit that's like plus on block. He can random you out. Which color? How do I get this color? The light. You know, you have the classic. Damn, how far does this go? Okay. But anyway, you know, he has the random factor, because anytime he gets a form, you just see all Sandalphons just doing this over and over and over again. Oop. Yeah, plus on block. 19, that was 18 frame. So, I don't really know. Character's kind of weird. He has the classic blow by you, full screen fireball as well. I could have showed you that with Belial, but trust me, Belial's is better in every way than most of these other characters' fireballs. Besides maybe Catalina, because they're on the same ranges where they get combos. But almost all these Shotos have ridiculous new fireballs, and Djeeta has this. So, that's pretty much all I wanted to talk about with Djeeta. Very honest character. Really weird. I just feel like with all these characters that just do full screen random shit into hard knockdown or full screen random into combo, a character that doesn't have that and doesn't have any way to access that is really weird to me in this game. Like, she's not bad. Does she need buffs? Probably not really. I kind of think that they should just revert this change. Like, it wouldn't really... I don't know if that really buffs her too hard, honestly. I just think it would be nice for it to be back. Just to give her something, because, like, that's... She would get so much more corner carry, again. She would get, like, you know, like, this much extra from, like, here to here. Extra corner carry. I don't know if that really matters. I don't think it's going to push her up a tier or down a tier. But just weird having a character that has no like strengths that I would consider like her own. Like this, if anything, this is just worse than Siegfried's because you have to spend your cooldown to do it. And a lot of other characters, or not a lot of other characters, but you know, you have characters like this one is doing this. Obviously, it's really slow. 63. You have a whole second to react to that. But, you know, how much faster is this Djeeta's? It's only 3 frames slower. So, then also he has... this one being way faster than hers. Way easier to run behind. And just stronger in every way. It's just weird having a character like this, but, you know, she's not bad. Do I recommend playing her? Yeah, I had a really good time playing her to master. One of the most fun characters I've played in the game to master. Just had a really good time with her. But that's all I had to say. Yoink.